Are you like me, where you just don't feel that the PS5 is really giving you enough sound? Well, today, let me show you a cheap and quick way to improve your audio gaming experience like that. Hey out there, it's your boy Gadget Fox coming back to you with yet another video. You know what I do here. I try to provide you reviews of things that I went ahead and spent my own cash on so that you can feel confident about using your money or confident that you're going to save your money. Any case, I've always said that gaming graphics is just not the only thing that you need to focus when you spend money on these expensive consoles these days. They gotta give you the audio experience. These days, studios are spending dollars and dollars and dollars, hands over fists, to make sure not only do they look good, but it has great sound for each game that they produce. So we're only missing out on half of the show if we're only caring about how it looks or the frame rates of the games that we play. The audio is fantastic out there in some of the AAA games that we currently play today. But if you're like me, the PS5 playing from the controller with a wired headset really is not giving you the best bang for buck. So I want to introduce you with a quick way to amplify that experience. And I want to introduce you to the FIO A1. I picked up this thing on Amazon for $30. As you know, for everything I show off, I leave a link down below. Go ahead, check that out. Anything you purchase through the link, you know it supports the channel. Any case, this thing is small. As you can see, it fits right in the palm of my hand. Very simple setup. You have the auxiliary out, the volume control, and the power button. Underneath, you have the auxiliary in, and of course, a micro USB cable to charge it. No data transfer. And then this transparent clip that you can either hang it off a wire or off the collar like I showed off earlier. Inside, there's a small box having some additional wires. Of course, first of all, you have the small audio jack cable. Then you have the micro USB cable that comes along with it, and also the longer audio jack cable. Inside, of course, you got a warranty, all in Chinese, so I can't tell you what it is, and then an additional clip just in case they were to break off. Well packaged, I guess. So I'm going to be upfront with you right from the start. If you're one of those individuals that enjoy talking smack over some of your competitive games, this is not about mic support. This is about audio support. So being that the PS5 controller has its own microphone, I think you're really not going to miss out on anything. I know the microphone on the controller is not really the best, but people still can hear you. But if you're one of those individuals that likes to play those single player games like God of War or Horizon Zero Dawn, this is going to improve the sound quality and the experience that much more. So of course I have wireless headsets. Of course I have wired headsets. But if you know me, I also have audiophile grade headsets. Let me show you my setup. Here's my layout. Of course, everything that I have here, I've reviewed in the past. The Sigma Phoenix headsets. Great audiophile experience. The controller, everyone knows it. Here's the 3.5mm jack. I'll go ahead and connect the FIO A1 and then the battery that I reviewed in the past. Now, you know you've seen these things if you're subscribed to my channel. If you're not, go ahead and subscribe right now. Go ahead and place a comment below to see and tell me if this is something you'd like to see in the future. But simply put, it is easy to connect this thing. You have the connection at the bottom of the A1. You connect it to the bottom of the controller. You go ahead and you get your audiophile grade cables connected to the top, connected to the headsets. I'm telling you, this setup will beat any of those wireless or wired top grade headsets you have out there in the market. This is going to open a brand new world to you that is just going to make you feel that much better that you invested in the A1 and also these expensive consoles at this price. For all you God of War fans out there, this is definitely the setup to play this game. You know, each time he goes out and says, boy, it is rattling to my ears. It's another check with the A1 from FIO. Here's another example of a single player game that went and invested a lot in sound production. I mean, in the current setup with the A1, it really brings out the soundtrack and audio and voices of each of the actors and background while playing this game. It was like bringing it back to a fresh start. It was really impressive, and I'm glad I'm continuing with the FIO A1. Come on, it's a no-brainer. It's an oldie, but still a goodie. Nothing feels more creepier than using the FIO A1 on Bloodborne because the atmosphere and soundstage is that much more spookier. It really is a good example. Many of you may be saying, I sound way too excited, but you know how I am. If I find something that's really good, I want to really bring it to you guys. And for $30, it really brings up that level of experience when you play these games. You spend good money on the consoles, you spend good money on the games, and sometimes we're capped at the accessories that we can use because we've already spent so much money. So a $30 amplifier that's light, easy to connect, that brings out that audio experience that a lot of these studios put time and production value into a lot of these AAA games, it's too easy. It's too easy to enter into this price market with the FIO A1. And I got to tell you, I own many of their other products, and I'm not a cheerleader per se, but I'm going to give credit where credit is due. This is worth your time in checking it out, especially if you have some cheap headsets and you've been wanting to jump into 150 or 200, but you just don't want to spend the money. This will give you the higher tier experience for just $30. Soundstage is greatly improved. Bass is increased, but not muddled, and it's clean and clear. And dialogue, forget it, guys. It feels like you're in a movie while watching these video games and playing these video games. I hope I brought something unique to you. I didn't see anyone try to review this thing, and I think it's like 3 years old, but I didn't see any other reviews trying to do this and find a way to improve audio. This is an investment, I will say. So thank you again for coming by, watching yet another video from me. And guys, go ahead and check out my other videos. I reviewed some $100 headsets that I'm trying to give away, and for some reason, no one's watching. So go ahead and help me out. Watch this video, watch the other video, subscribe, join the contest. It's a win-win.